Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa and I'm so happy that you're here today. We're going to do something super fun and super lighthearted and I'm so excited about it. So I have all of this makeup that I used to use as a teenager when I first started wearing makeup, and I'm going to use these products only just how I used to do my makeup and see how different it looks today. So if you're interested to see how this turns out, just keep watching. I'm so excited. Before we get into what we're using today, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Melissa and I upload videos Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I've centered my channel officially around motivational messages and positivity. However, I need some lighthearted videos for my own sanity as well. So definitely give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Let's just get started. So when I first started wearing makeup, I used Bareminerals makeup. All powder, I never used a liquid, and this is brand new, hasn't even been opened yet. Okay, so I have everything opened. The foundation and setting powder are brand new products, so I'm not worried about that. Everything else is previously opened, but it's all powder mineral based, so we'll see. Okay, so this is the shade foundation I used to use. This is the, again, just original foundation. It has SPF in it, which is why I might go back to this for a daily basis. And it's in the shade Fairly Light. So I'm swirling, tapping. If you use Bare Essentials, you know what I'm talking about. And now we're gonna buff it in. I never used primer before, so I'm not going to now. I also didn't have this bad acne then. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so it's really just evening out my skin tone, and it's giving me actually just some nice color correction. I'm using a Eco Tools blending and bronzing brush because I figured this would be a nice big blending brush for the face that I could use. And it's seemingly doing just that. So I'm buffing this product into my face. I don't remember spending this much time on it. However, it was like 15 years ago. So that's probably why. I believe I started wearing makeup when I went to high school. So that was like 14 years old. I started to use just a little bit. Now this is not giving me like any coverage, but it is the right shade. So I'm gonna go in and dump a little bit more in the lid here, swirl it around in the lid, tap off that excess, and I'm gonna buff another layer in and see how that goes. See, like I'm missing coverage over here. There's almost like a shimmer to it, it feels like. So I'm missing coverage over here, right here. But it's really giving me like a nice topper on my face. I have a nice like finish to my skin. Again, when I wore makeup before, I never had to cover so much because I had really good skin as a teenager. But while I think this shade may actually be a little too, it's definitely too dark. Okay, we gotta blend that down the neck. Let's just do that real quick. So this shade of makeup is too dark for me and it really didn't cover squat. But we're just gonna do our makeup like I did when I was a teenager. I'm sure my neck didn't match my face then either. Okay, so overall, I think it corrected my face really, really, really well. And for that reason, I would probably keep using it for like an everyday, just color correcting makeup. I also want to try the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. So if you've tried that, leave me a comment below. Okay, so that's really the base. Now, what we did back then is you did this mineral veil, which is a finishing powder. So I'm going to use the same brush and this original mineral veil, and I'm going to see what that does, because I don't even really remember. Ooh, it has like a cooling effect. Maybe that just means it's expired. Okay, I don't think that did anything. I think this was Bare Essentials. I love Bare Essentials. This is not a knock on them. But I think this powder is either their version of a setting powder or it was an upsell for no reason. Okay, so I have a couple blushes here to choose from, and I think I want to go with the lighter one of the two, which is Pink Pearl. Now it has this lid, so I know that this was a QVC special. That's pretty much how my sister, my mom, and I always got our makeup. And it was on auto delivery. and we got a lot. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite blush brush. Again, I'm gonna buff it right in the lid here, tap off the excess, and we're gonna just pat this on. I feel like this shade of foundation's way too dark, but I like don't hate it. Is anybody else's face darker than their neck? Because mine is, and it's annoying. Okay, so I feel like this blush is real. It's also natural. I guess I really didn't realize how unnatural my makeup looked on a daily basis. But like, I'm not hating on it. It just takes a lot. So a mineral-based product, you're gonna build it up. You're not gonna get, like, now I know that. Rude. Obviously my husband had to call while I was filming. But I love how buildable this blush is. You really can't see it, which is like weird. So like my face has definitely a, let's try the darker one. Definitely has like more of a tint on the cheeks. And this foundation really doesn't cover much of anything at all. However, I don't look like I'm wearing a lot of blush, but I look flushed and beautiful. So maybe they've got something going for them. All right, let's head to the eyes. I never set my face. I never used to set my face with setting spray. I never did my brows. So this is going to be a really short video. So of the hundreds of eyeshadows that we have still, Bareminerals had these individual color mineral like pods. So I grabbed a couple to make just a classic look, and these have been used and abused, and I love them. Clearly, this was one that we use as a transition shade because it's practically empty. And then the one we probably use as an eyeliner because the lid always looks a little busted up. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with these three right here. The first one I'm gonna go into is Cultured Pearl. It's like, oh dear Lord. I'm not used to loose powder. This is very weird. So it is like a very pale pink, gonna be a good transition shade. Now what I noticed with Bareminerals, at least from what we had left over, and this was before they went into pressed shadow palettes, everything had a shimmer to it. Everything. I couldn't find anything that's matte. Now this brown might be matte. This one is called Cozy Brown. And I'm just going to tap a little bit in my lid. I'm going to use the same Morphe E330. And I'm just going to bring this brown in the outer edge here. This is going to be like the lightest makeup. Which is the point of like mineral base. It's meant to be, oh wow, it's coming across nice. It's definitely meant to be natural or enhancing the natural. What's interesting to me is it's coming up on camera in the monitor way better than it actually looks in person. Like, I don't think it looks that dark in person, but on the monitor, it's like super dark. So I'm just gonna blend this in. It's blending really nicely. Again, it's just not really showing up that much for me. And it looks so nice. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go back to this makeup, aren't I? I was sitting here and I was like, please don't love this makeup again. Please don't love this makeup again. Please don't love this makeup again. I think I love this makeup again. Okay, so this shade is called Precious. She's precious. So I'm gonna go ahead, I don't even know how to do this. Do I tap a little bit? I don't know. I do. I didn't used to do my makeup this detailed before. And like guys, if I look at a decent look from this, and all I have to do is like add a brow product, I'm gonna question every decision I've made when it comes to my face. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Precious right on my ring finger and just tap her. Oh my gosh, like what the heck? That is so stunning. What is going on? So she's definitely not as pigmented as a shadow that I normally would wear now, which is weird because she's definitely like has pigmentation to her. She's just she just blends really, really well. So let me try a brush. Actually, I really just like that natural. It's just so natural. It's natural. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Seriously, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, just click the button. You know you want to see more. And you know you're probably gonna binge watch a couple of my videos because you're like, what the heck is her makeup with a message all about? So I actually don't think I want to do a liner. I think I'm just gonna go right in with mascara. I'm like upset. I'm like getting upset again. This is the second time I've done a video of like makeup I haven't used in a long time. And I'm getting upset about it. I'm even gonna use a brown mascara. Okay, so we're gonna curl the lashes. Curl the lashes. So Bareminerals, if they have a mascara, I don't remember using it. But I wasn't a big mascara girl when I was first wearing makeup. I actually hated it. But now I like have to have it. What I do love, if I can say one thing that would the one thing that would make me go back to this foundation, this beautiful powder, is the sheen and the skin like finish it has. Like, I don't feel like I look super oily. I definitely want to try it with like a setting powder, or I mean a setting spray, and even a primer. But like primer wasn't a thing when I started wearing makeup. It's a very new thing. I definitely want to try it with a primer, and I want to try it with like a bronzer, maybe on top of some concealer. So I want to play with it a little bit, but since it's a brand new thing of foundation, I want to keep using it. I don't want it to go to waste. I mean, it's mineral-based makeup. What the heck? So I don't even think I need to link the products below because I mentioned everything and I'm like done. I feel like I should put a lippy on. Do I have like a little lippy? I don't want anything crazy. Ooh, I'll use one of these. All right, so to finish me off with just a little bit of something on the lips, I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors in Butterscotch. Before I do that, I'm gonna grab my BFF liner from ColourPop. Seriously, my favorite liner, guys. That shade is just perfect for every nude I've ever worn. I'm gonna go with Butterscotch lipstick from Dose of Colors. Definitely insanely on the nude side, but I think it really just equals out with the face. I think it's just a nice, natural, light look. I really enjoyed this. I'm like surprised. I'm also surprised that my dogs are still sleeping on my couch right now and I was able to come down and film. Usually they have to, like, if they're outrageously just bad, I have to put them in the crates to film, which they love their crates, and I only film for like 45 minutes. The only thing I'm not loving about this is how shiny it is, and I'm wondering if it's this mineral veil. So I'm gonna play with this a little bit because I feel like it really got me the coverage I was looking for in terms of covering my acne, but I'm missing a little bit like right here. So I'm gonna play with this a little bit, but I am really impressed with this. If you like this video, once again, definitely give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of me doing videos of like makeup I used to use this, old techniques I used to do, redoing this look from a year ago, definitely drop me a comment if that's something you're interested in, because I'm really curious to see how far my skills have come. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back for another video. Once again, I upload on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 of the 3 are going to be a makeup with a message, which is a heartfelt, motivational moment where I'm either giving you a little bit more of who I am and how I've overcome things, or just talking about things that are on my heart and on my mind. If you're interested for those, definitely check out that playlist, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.